Hey everyone, welcome back to Brain Life. I'm really glad you're here today because this is one of those topics that hits almost everyone at some point. You know that feeling? You're talking to your mom or dad, everything's chill, maybe you're laughing about something small, and then your brain just quietly goes, yeah, that one I'm never telling them. Even if you're 24, 32, 40, maybe with your own place, your own family, that quiet wall is still there. So today we're diving into the psychology behind why so many of us, probably most of us, keep entire parts of our lives hidden from our parents, and why that's not always a sign of a broken relationship. Very often, it's actually a sign of something really healthy. Let's talk about what psychologists call individuation, or psychological separation. This is basically the second big separation in life. The first one was when you were born. You physically left your mom's body. The second one happens mostly between 11 and 20-something, and it's when you start separating mentally and emotionally. You build your own sense of I, your own values, tastes, opinions, mistakes, desires that don't have to match your parents' version. One of the clearest signs individuation is happening, you start keeping private thoughts private. You create mental space that belongs only to you. That embarrassing crush in high school you never told them about. The stupid decision you made at 2 a.m. that you laugh about with friends now. The doubts, the fears, the experiments. If an adult in their late 20s or 30s is still sharing every single thought, feeling, and late-night choice with their parents, therapists often see that as a flag for delayed individuation or enmeshed boundaries, where the line between me and them is still blurry. Healthy adulthood usually means having a calm inner voice that says, this part of me is just mine, and that's okay. It's not hiding out of rebellion, it's growing up. Gentle transition. Now, the second big reason is generational. You and your parents literally grew up in different worlds. Think about it. They were teenagers or young adults in a time when mental health struggles were whispered about as weakness or laziness. Coming out could mean losing family forever. Casual dating apps didn't exist. Hooking up was something other people did. Therapy was for crazy people. One mistake, like getting caught with weed, could derail your whole future. And you grew up with therapy, TikTok, pride parades in school, hookup culture normalized, mental health days, weed legal in many places. So when you mention something that feels like a 3 out of 10 drama in your world, in their emotional memory, it's still an 11 out of 10 crisis. You're not necessarily ashamed. A lot of times you're protecting both of you from a conversation that can't really land right because you're speaking different emotional languages. More intimate tone, softer. And here's the part that always feels a little heavy when I think about it. So many of the things we hide the deepest are the things we're most scared would change how they see us. If they knew how much I struggled with drinking that one year, if they knew I'm actually queer and have been for a while, if they knew I dropped out and pretended everything was fine for months, if they knew about the abortion or the situationship or the debt, we don't keep these quiet because we don't love them. We keep them quiet because we love them so much that the idea of their disappointment, judgment, or withdrawal feels unbearable. It's a strange kind of protection, hiding parts of ourselves, to protect their image of us, and to protect the relationship we still have. And honestly, a lot of parents do the same thing in reverse. They hide their own pain, their worries, their failures, so you won't worry about them. So the silence is often mutual, warmer, hopeful tone. So, does this mean you should never share the hard stuff? Of course not. Some things do need to come into the light. When you feel emotionally safe, when you have support outside the family, when you're not depending on their approval to survive. But not everything has to be shared. Not all at once, and not always with them first. Having private corners of your heart and your life isn't betrayal. It's one of the quietest signs that you've become your own full person. And deep down, most parents, yes, even the strict ones, even the worried ones, wanted exactly that for you. A child who grows into a separate, breathing, choosing human being who still holds love for them, even across a healthy, respectful distance. Soft exhale, gentle smile and voice. So next time that little voice pops up, I could never tell them this. Try hearing it differently. Try hearing, right now I'm choosing to protect the connection we still have in the only way that feels safe for both of us. You're not wrong or broken for having secrets. With me today, Brain Life fam. If this resonated, drop a like, share your own quiet thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And subscribe if you want more real psychology talks that actually feel like real life. Take care of those hidden parts of you. They matter a lot. See you in the next one. Hearts.